Let us bring in the microphone. Alrighty, back to game dev. So what I've been working on is the weapon IK and shooting. I've updated the enemy prefab variants to have all the changes I've worked into the unit. So they're animated now. Right now what I'm doing is working on the targeting system and line renderer kind of updates and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and kind of take a look at the state of things. So, oh yeah, these guys have no targets. One sec, forgot to set that. All right, anywho, so the animations that you see here, there's now 6 different animations for aiming, depending on your, so I'm facing away, my character's in this direction, but I'm aiming backwards, and then forwards, and then you got kind of left and rights. And then you also can just, well, I don't know what I did, but it's not liking it. Hide or remove. Okay. Let's see here. All right. That looks kind of cool, actually. Did I change something in the mouse? Oh, right, I moved that code. Where was it? Yep. So I don't want it here. I want it, basically I was saying only update on a valid shoot target, but I think this is fixed, actually, because we check if it's a valid grid position, and that way we know what we're giving it is good. So we're taking this code back to only when the mouse is moving. Yeah, we'll do that. So if it's a valid grip position, we're going to call this update fog of war target position. Right there. Okay. So right now everybody is pointing at the same target. Actually, let's fix up last scene. So on the unit, last scene unit. I kind of want to change this to target instead of last scene, like the terminology here. Scene would always track the last thing that they saw. And target will be the one that they've chosen as a target. Oh, let me think here. So if everyone has an active target, and by default, I can get a list of valid targets. By default, closest target is the first target. But if you use aiming, you can change your target. Well, no, aiming, you can shoot anywhere, even if there isn't a unit in that space. So you could shoot like an explosive barrel or a window or something to trip some stuff to fall down and make a path unwalkable. The target is, there'll be a switch target key, I guess, or is she shaded right? I swear it's not. It's toon shaded. So we go back to it. Sorry, my throat. We go to mesh. So not smooth. That's actually another thing I'm going to work on is the movement. The up key will be mapped. The controls will be flipped based off of your camera, the way the camera is looking. So if you're facing this way, you're going to walk that way. Let me get out of this alley. Yeah, so like the camera's facing this way and I press up right now, it goes up is this way right now. Everything is this way. So if I press up now, I would expect to walk that way, but I'm walking that way. So I'm going to fix that actually next. So let me finish this real fast. And this was... Okay, another thing that I tried to fix here isn't working. So the fog of war should be rotating based off of the where is it at? Sorry. Oh, FOV. Or I guess no, I just need to find it here. So revealer, the aim target. So this face target is not seeming to work. Look at. It's at neg 90 rotation. It's not updating. The fog of war, or your vision cone is staying that way and not updating now. Let me think. I think I found a place to put it, and it's a weird one, but it's going to work. It's going to be on the gun. I don't want it to be, but it's going to be. I'm not, okay, I'm looking at the wrong unit. I think. I would expect to see the transform values changing, but they're not. But regardless, what I'm worried about is stability during transition. Well, no, I guess the gun isn't the answer still. What is something that is I can just do? I gotta do the math. Like, I can't. If I put the Fog of War Revealer on the bones, I get weirdness because the bones move in a way where it kind of doesn't. It'll cause it to come up and down. The way the bones move, attaching the revealer to the bones isn't the answer because of. I'll show you. Did I do it already? No, I didn't. So, Fog of War Revealer. So I'm going to put it on where I had it, the head. So if you put the Fog of War Revealer on the head, now it looks at the right. It works on the head until the transition from looking backwards to standing left. So this is me facing forward. Now when I go to look backwards or in the transition from that to facing left, watch the Fog of War. You get this because the twist from this going from this spine position back around to that, and it's on the head. You get this. Is that really so bad? It's a simple solution. I'm getting rid of these down here shortly, or moving them. I love that you can see maybe I don't care so much. Since I'm using a blend tree, I don't know if I can hook into that also to say, hey, oh, we're this blend to this blend is happening. Fog of War Revealer, unparent, and then reparent once it's over. But I don't know. There's several solutions to this. Getting it, basically just having a script that points it at the mouse point. Will is it getting off? Yeah, like right now I'm saying, hey, point at this guy, and it's not doing it. Where's the target? Let's look at the script real quick, but I'm gonna do something. Try to brighten this up. I don't want to leave a night scene, but I feel like the darkness makes it hard to follow what I'm doing sometimes. So now it's brighter in where it's revealed. Oh, I know what's wrong. See, I have it to where it's only running if the mouse is moving. As soon as the mouse stops moving, it doesn't update. So it's never going to get to its destination. That's what's going on. And why isn't this working? Because let me think here. The Fog of War revealer is parented to the unit. But I should still be able to rotate that guy. No, it's always getting... Oh. Because I'm where my transform is the player's position. Oh, I think this rotation thing is getting in the way. So my forward position times rotation. I don't get that. Why am I timesing that rotation? Let's just do a simpler one. Let's keep this here for now. But let's go. So we have an overload of target. Okay, there's... Let's just see if that works, because it's really simple. I just need the forward pointing at where the mouse cursor... Oh, wait, I got to fix the mouse cursor. So we can't wait to do this inside here. So we're going to do... Characters aiming in. Now what I'm going to do is actually this way, that way I'm not always fetching this every frame. If the character isn't aiming, then we wouldn't be doing this guy. And I would do this instead. But if they are aiming, I'm getting it twice. Because I want this to happen all the time, not just when the mouse isn't moving. Or that code, the show the mouse grid stuff only fires if the mouse is not idle. If it's idle, it doesn't fire. If it isn't, you know. So this I want to fire or be tested every time. Now if I get aiming, then I'm going to do this. Same thing, it just allows me to call this outside of this code right here. So actually I'm gonna move it into update. It's really not part of this anymore. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just put an update. And then eventually I'm gonna move it to if it is the player's turn and we're not busy, update target. There we go. And this is what updates the target based off the mouse position when we are aiming and it's the player's turn. Now see, the mouse is able, or the target is able to get to the center of the tile now, whereas before, when I would get close and then stop moving the mouse, it would stop moving the laser or rotating the character. Now it's smooth. It's back to smoothness. And the FOV. Wait, yeah, that's right. Is being updated. But we're not getting the jitteriest. Wait, let me think. No jitter. We're golden. Oh, it's because I was like, I forgot. I was like, what did I do this right here? That's all I needed for the FOV. None of that weird magical space and rotate stuff that I use it for. So let's just keep this real simple. You can attach this script and it will look at got an idea. Just because this, I mean, this needs to be frequent, but doesn't need to be everywhere. So Yeah, so what I'm going to do is make this a coroutine that executes every 0.1 of seconds. So that way, I'm not going to like this. No, this isn't going to work. I'll worry about this later. This isn't that bad. I just hate, doing it every turn. The FOV revealer is player based, so Unity action or action system dot get turn system. If it is the player's turn, then we're doing this. If it isn't, we're not doing this. Now this became more of a link to the game instead of a generic script. So I'm not going to do this here. No, I mean, fuck it. For now, whatever. All right, I'm not worrying about that anymore. That's fine right there. If I ever need to use that script again, I'll just update it. All right, so we've got a smooth FOV movement. Where the hell did my game scene window go? Man, Unity be doing some crap. All right, I gotta close and reopen. Hold on. Man, it's so dry in here lately. I hate winter because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, there's like 5 or 6 vents in this room. It's in my master bedroom, but it just makes it so dry. All right, so all right, so let's test. Didn't change much, did I? Do I do anything? Just the turn thing. Could avoid the instantiation right here. Not that big of a W. All right. So you can see now the fog of war follows very smoothly. It will always target the center of a game tile. So even if I have my mouse over here, it's always going to reach for, it's targeting the center of the tile the mouse is in currently. That just looks fantastic. Now that the fog of war doesn't stutter when you switch between these two, which I still kind of hate, but I can't quite figure out how to make it less janky looking. just because it's a blend tree and it's going from a wide, like a very different, the spine twists all the way to here, and then you come over here and boom, it's got a untwist and the arms. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pain in the butt. Anyways, it looks good. You don't, whenever you're moused over yourself, she doesn't target, but she will basically. So say you're looking here, or let's put it here. Anyways, so this is the new targeting system. I got to fix the bullets and the guns now because of adjustments I've made. The shoot locations and all that need to get updated. What are we doing here? So now technically the player can see in 360-degree vision on her turn. Whereas before, so FOV now, the player will be always aware of everything around them, which I kind of don't like. Because if they just have 360 vision, let me think, then I could just give them their Fog of War 360 vision and not have this cone. Because, I mean, what's the... Oh, okay, the enemy is hidden behind me right now, but when I look this way, I know they're there. So in the Fog of War, what I can do... Or the unit, actually, is where this would be. The Fog of War Revealer, I can give... 360-degree vision.
Awesome.
Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you, John555. Sorry, I wasn't watching. I don't have my headset on. Appreciate the follow, man. Appreciate it. Actually, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, fuck it, I love 360. Because one, at the 160... Well, it's really dark. The game is dark everywhere. A good chunk of it. But at 3, we get a better looking experience, I think. So now everything that you can see is there. I guess there's a hider system on the enemy units that, so if I walk over here, that unit is actually hidden. The renderer's disabled and then turn back on. I like the 360 vision. So I'm going to change my mind on the cone. Let me walk around. I'm always in combat. I'm always trying to aim right now because of testing, so. Yeah, 360 vision's where it's at. Since I'm now allowing the player to rotate and look around. 360 vision makes sense. Plus, it just opens up the game world. More is visible on the screen. Now, again, I'm not 100% sold on. Okay, sorry. What was I thinking? I'm not sold on the 100% blackness of the Fog of War yet. That could change still, but daylight, obviously, I think it will. For nighttime, I do like it. So here, the fog is, I keep it at 0, but so this will actually be able to test this easier. So we see the units in the hall or the alleyway. Now I'm going to walk over here, see they disappear. So they're not in my vision. That's fine. Yeah, 360 it is. I think I'm staying with 360 vision versus the 160 degree angle. Especially since I can now, players are allowed to do this. So and again, in all fairness, so if the player unit has access to 360 degree vision on his turn, they should be afforded that same, but then my whole back attack system doesn't make as much sense. Like, I can't sneak up on them now because if I see them, they see me. This is why Hunter, if I want the, let's do this. Since I lighten the Fog of War up here, and you can see on the unit revealer, so I can't see them now, but if I go like this, boom, I can. Why do they, it's like they play an animation when they come into, that's kind of annoying. No, it's really annoying, actually. Can I not disable the renderers without restarting the animations? Renderers disabled. It must be the IK too, like. So what if I... If... I just hate that animation pop right there. Interesting thing though, if I do keep it this way, so say you can't see them, you want to do a back shot. Oh no, you just look backwards. Never mind. That was, forget that thought. So how can I prevent that pop, that animation? Or it's the animation and the IK activating and getting to where they need to be. Let's do this because they are technically bugged right now. I'm going to unbug them. And then see if the same story plays out. So they now will target the same thing I'm targeting. Still get that animation pop whenever they come back into vision. So they're outside of my vision. That damn twist, man. The cool thing is, you'll be able to tell if they're within range of you now because they would aim at you. If they see you and aim at you. Oh wait, I'm sitting here like, oh no, my vision system won't work. But so 360 vision, I can still do back attacks. Right? Yeah, they're not attacking me, so even though they're looking this way with the 360... Oh wait, let me turn 360 vision back on. I think my stealth system still works. I'm just thinking about this wrong. Oops. Also, the issue with particle effects starting and stopping goes away because now I have 360 vision. What else am I thinking here? All right, let's get through the target system. Now the player obviously is going to target the mouse. The enemy units are not going to follow that same behavior. They will always target the player. Yeah, actually that makes things real simple. Wait, I thought I moved this. No, I didn't. I swear it did. That's right. I forgot to take it out of here. Okay, that's good. All right, so now that we have that, so my decision is the revealer will be 360 degrees now. Now that allows the player to see all around him. The fact that, and the reason I'm changing from a cone of vision to 360 degrees is the aiming system now allows you as a player to take a turn, or during your turn, look all around you in 360 degrees. So I'm going to which makes sense. As a player, you're going to remember with 360, I could line of sight check every hider near me. And that way, so I'm looking this way down the alley. What the hell's a fog? Well, so torn on how to implement, or how this is going to be. Because if I give the enemies 360 degree of vision, then they can see me on their turn. But if I was able to... No, they don't. Their vision's not based off the Fog of War hider. Their vision is based off of my FOV script. So sneak attacks will still work. Yeah, let me just test it real quick. I know I'm right here. I keep thinking for some reason see, they're not shooting at me. They don't know I'm here. And this is going to be a guaranteed 2 damage. I did 2. Let me fix them real quick. I don't know why they're not fixed. Let's fix everything that's been broken. That's an easy thing to do. Holy shit, thank you. Thank you. Holy crap. I wonder, I hate when I do that. My bad. You guys got my back. Getting down tangent. I'm obsessed with fixing this one transition blend state from standing back to standing left, and that is consuming me. Doesn't even look that bad. I mean, oh, it's coming along great. Like, now you got the new kind of like aiming. Well, hold on. I got the layer mask off. Basically, yeah. Now you can shoot at tiles instead of just enemies. And it also, so I've brought out the field of view. So the FOV, or the fog of war revealer, is now 360 degrees instead of 160. So anywhere the player can see, you can see. So there's a lot more being lit up. But you can still sneak up and back attack and do things like that. Why do I have two lasers? Oh yeah, one's pointing at me. One is pointing at me. I think I'm going to take this off a shift key. Hates it so. Anywho, a lot of good stuff done though. Combat related, like, let's see here. Actually, I need to make some notes. Well, I haven't done that yet, but I think that's the answer. Actually, put that into do. So the 360 vision is nice because like that particle effect stays going no matter which way I'm looking. And then when you're in a room, you get to see the whole room. And only because it just doesn't make sense to restrict your vision if you can do this and reveal everything. So why not just go ahead and reveal 360? And then that way there's less changing and stuff that's, you know. But the fog of war still works, so it's now 360 though. Yeah, it does, and it just makes the screen pop more. There's more on the screen at a time, instead of being hidden by the fog of war. See, now I actually went in front of them and they can see me. Right now, the skills are based off an FOV check that I've written, whereas the fog of war and hiding stuff is... If I keep it black, I can't see anything that's hidden anyways. So why do I need to turn off the renderers? With the 360 vision, anything that's in the black isn't just instinctually, or is hidden, right? So I've broken, switching to the new character models. I don't know if you noticed, but the female character model is completely different. It's broken a couple of my things I had set up for the other model, like shooting here. I'll fix it. I'll fix it, I swear. Basically, the character, well, they're tracking me. If they were back in this hallway, they're hidden. I can't see them. So do I really need the Fog of War hider script anymore in this setup? That's if, and then again, that's if I'm gonna keep it pitch black. Let me think. Let's finish working on targeting so everyone's not pointing at targeting stuff that they aren't near. All right. I need to block. Here, hold on just a sec. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Back at it. Okay. So what was we doing? We're sticking to 360. We're going to fix targeting. Let's just get that focus on that. Stay focused. Let's make it a unit target. So this is the target of the unit. Now, when the last seen unit gets set, we're going to set this if it is null. Only if it is null. Okay, so this we're going from no target units, or we have not seen a unit. And as soon as we see one, if the target is null, we set it to unit. If the target is already set, we don't want them seeing another unit changing the target. So you walk up, you see a guy, or you walk up, the enemy sees you, another enemy walks up behind him. Whatever. Yeah, this is how it is. So I don't want it to reset target. Target I want to change by behavior. What we last seen, I can't control. But the target, if once established, I need logic behavior from the AI to change target for, like, oh, I'm fighting, they get to half health, they clear their target and they start running. Stuff like that. So I don't want, yeah. Or actually, scene can just be not part of this. Units can set their target on their take action. So the AI decide to take an action, and then, so I have a target. I'm going to set that target. And that's going to get set to the Fog of War hider, or to the target for that unit, sorry. Yeah, let's not couple the two. So we'll do that. Why did I put this as a return up here? Void. All right, I'm losing it. All right, so now set should be, wait, what am I thinking? I'm dumb, sorry. No one pay attention to me, please. All right. So now I can set and get the unit target. And that's going to be whenever the characters take an action. So check vision only happens when and the completion of actions. So here we would be setting, we're updating what they saw. This is after we take an action. So Shetsu, the target. I almost think I'm going to break this out from the unit and just make it a class in the unit. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. Am I going to do that right now? So I'm going to track state and all that, and that's just going to get messy. It's time to split it out. Yep. So this would this would be the vision system, or targeting. Let's see. Gosh damn it. I think I'm doing this wrong. So every time we check vision, which would be at the end of an action, we're setting the last scene target. Here we're forcing it to the unit that just attacked you. I don't know if I want that there, but I'll get to that. So targeting really will be on action. Oh my gosh, we got to break this out. We can't keep doing it here. Yeah, that's got to go. So is this really about AI vision, or is it also about the player unit too? Let's do it for everybody. What am I going to call this? I got something for it already, I think. I think I'm going to call it vision, even though, like, it's kind of going to be unit vision. I think I'll call it that. And it'll be anything about tracking, like, what they're currently tracking and their state. Or what's a better name for it? Unit targeting. That's what this really comes down to right now. So I'm going to create a script called unit targeting. Oops. And this will be associated with so let's take this stuff out here. Hey, Sabarek. Not much yet. I'm still working on the new targeting and vision, basically, systems, and tracking how AI decides who their target is and why they're, and also how to forget their target. No, I purchased models from the asset store. The 3D models created by AI right now aren't really game ready, from what I can tell. And still, it's just no. I bought all of my 3D models. I've designed some, I've modified some, but a majority of my models are. Wait, do I? Hope I didn't save. purchased, and then I applied different shader effects and VFX and different things to create a different look, like outlines, shaders, render features, stuff like that. But no, all my models are purchased and then maybe modified, or definitely have been converted over to my cell shading, toon shading materials, and then I do some other stuff like model normal smoothing and all that. So to get the look I've got right now. So right now I'm debugging the aiming and combat right now. So I'm creating my target system to how they keep track of what they've seen in their target. So let's do this for now, and I'll come back and clean up. Take those out. Take those out. I need to do this also. I'm hoping for this year for early access. I'm working really hard towards it. I really, really want it. So what I've done is I've been doing a lot of this vision targeting code in my unit class. So what I'm gonna pull that out into its own class because it's getting kind of hairy. I keep adding it here. So I've got all that out. Now I'm going to track down. So I've moved the variables and the fields and all that over and commented them out. And now I can just use the errors to kind of track out all the code that I've got to move. Let's see here. Now this would be code to move out of the unit. Yep. This guy, this guy, this guy, this one, you. All of you. Come on, you're coming with me. Is visible part of my... We'll find out in just a sec. Alright, so move these guys over. I'll fix the issues here. So I need to get... So this is going to be the targeting system attached to the unit. So we can get that script. Wait, let me think here. Let's just go ahead and set that on start. Because we know the script's always associated to a certain unit, so this will just save us. time. And we can save ourselves a call to get component. We just do the call once and we're not doing it every time we're checking. Hey, Max29. Steve? What's going on, man? And now we get it on startup because this is never going to change units because it's a script attached to the unit. Will do, man. So now we can check if this is an enemy unit. Am I an enemy, essentially, is what we're saying. And then we can give it... Wait, let me think here. Oh, sorry. You know what? This is C#. C#, yeah. Not C++, thankfully. I'll zoom in a little here. So basically what I'm trying to do here and say, if it's the player, don't do this. Then we come in, we get the direction. So now we're an enemy unit. We get the direction from the player's transform to us. We raycast that out and we use the vision layer mask at the AI vision range. We get the hit unit and then the hit unit is not an enemy. So we're trying to see the player. And if we see the player, we do a field of view FOV check. And it's inside the field of view of the player. It should be hit unit, not... Because that's who we saw, right? Hey, Mac, or thanks the subscription, Max, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. I gotta look up that person now. Bray. My eyes are terrible today. Holy shit. I can see it. That's hilarious. I'm going to show everyone. That's pretty spot on, man. I am a wrestler. No, it's you found me out. That's me. Oh, it's my going all in. So let me give you guys a rundown real fast. I'm going for the notorious roguelike kind of thing going on. So this is my test level right now, right here. And it's not fully decorated, like half the street. It's just not even ready, but all this still very much will change visually. But this is like your home base right here. And this is what I call the war table. Oh, shit, hit the wrong button. and this is kind of how you'll interact with the world map and stuff. And then why am I zoomed in? Sorry about that. No. I'm an indie dev, and I'm a software engineer in the daytime. At night, I'm spending my disposable income on 3D models. I've bought, like the amount of assets that I've purchased and own is crazy. So I got stuff for realistic styles, all kinds of different styles. I'm really good at kit bashing. So like, the heck? That is, oh, I got 660. I don't know why it's only showing a few here, but 660 assets. And I follow a bunch of stuff, and I've purchased stuff off the asset store. But anyways, back to the space. So that's how you like the world map. You'll deploy into the world, and you're going to try to go in, and it's like an extraction survival, like turn-based extraction survival RPG, essentially. Oh yeah, there's there's all kinds of viewpoints on that, but there's nothing wrong with using assets. Like, not at all. No, all the scripting stuff here, like, is from me. All the logic and coding, camera work, all that. Every programmable system is mine. But I'm using assets from all kinds of different places. But this is the where you're going to grow your plants and all that. Your kind of server communication room right here. You kind of it's your intelligence center too. Your vehicle bay, where you'll kind of come in here and you'll find different vehicles out there and be able to repair, mod, dismantle, paint, refuel. Then you got like your water purification and storage. So you're in a bunker, you start out, everything's busted, and you got to get it all going again. And then, so now let's transition to a level real quick. Yeah, I love Cinemachine, man. I love working the hell out of Cinemachine. All right, so right now, everything's kind of in a weird state because I'm doing a big overhaul. Now you can aim with the player. Like, you can actually aim and shoot. Like, say there's an explosive barrel here, you'll be able to shoot it. Whereas before, the players just looked one direction. There was none of this 360 aiming. But so that's why I'm kind of deep into this conversion. But you'll take different turns and like, the combat again, since I've switched the models and I'm now doing this aiming system, I've got to do some realignments on things. But, so I'm deep into this change, which I need to inverse that. Anyways, let me get back to what I was doing before I forget. C#, I can write in any programming language. Once you learn one really well, object-oriented program like C#, C++, or Java, all them, you can write in any language, just adapt. It just takes a couple weeks to kind of get used to the way they structure things, which usually isn't very far off from anybody else or any other language. But I C# fanboy all day long. Yeah, my career's been highly successful in C#, writing C#. Work for one of the top 15 Fortune 500 companies, software engineer. And I do a lot of like PLC or programming logical controller stuff at work. And I don't know, I enjoy what I do. And it's afforded me the luxury of buying assets when I need them. All right, let's see here. But again, I've done a ton of stuff to change everything visually. Like everything's cell shaded. Everything's got like this black outline shader. I hate JavaScript. I hate JavaScript. That's one of the languages I just can't stand. I always love it when I don't have to do anything in it. All right. What was I doing? I've changed this to hit unit. Okay, we're moving this over. Sorry, I forgot. So let's do it public enum. No, I'm from the US. And I got crazy. My throat is all weird right now, but did I actually have this already? So the NPCs will be one in their default wander state before they see a player. Certain ones will have a range where they will go into a warning state before going to tracking. So like animals, like you get close to an animal, they'll stop, they'll go to warning, and they'll just stand there looking at you. And then if you get closer, then they'll start going into tracking or fleeing. Oops, yeah, that's what I need. Okay, let's put sleeping in here. All right. So yeah, anyways, some things will have warning after they tracked you if they've been to tracking, then they lost you and they haven't seen you in a while. After so many turns of not seeing you, like you've hidden, you've ducked through a building, you've cut line of sight, then they'll go from tracking to searching, where they will just search around the last known point they saw you, and then fleeing if like certain things are cowardly, and they will flee if they get below 30% health or something. Yeah. So anyways, that's going to track this state there. Yeah, I mean, right now this is the scene for combat and like the game world. So everything here is involved when you're in game, not like at the base or whatever. So all these systems here that I'm mostly working on are all related to this scene or this level. So if I would create a new level, I would copy this scene and I would take my systems, cameras, canvas. There's just a few objects in here that are required for new scenes, and they'll eventually once I'm done with this one and it's stable, I'll prefab out what's the minimum requirements, and then I'll start creating new levels. But right now I'm in the midst of creating, so I just have this one scene. Level design is going to start soon, though. All right, so I've got my state. Oops, that was actually what I wanted, actually. Thank you. So the unit state, so I can see the inspector. Target. I think I'm going to expose this so I can, for debugging purposes, I can turn aiming on and off while they're not aiming. So we set our unit. We need to set the vision layer mask. So let's go back to unit. Actually, let's save. Now we got this far. And let's update some scripts. Scrippies. Basically, I'm trying to give the AI enough intelligence that they see someone, they track them until they lost them, and then they go into a search state where they look around where they lost them, and then they... Calamity is my working title at the moment. I like the word calamity a lot. But the title could change, but calamity is, I'm pretty sure, what I'm going to call it. Let's see here. So I got it separated. I need to go to the units. Unit blocker. Let's do some cleanup here. Actually, sorry. Let me stay focused here. So we have the targeting system on the player. Didn't I hit save yet? Oh, I got errors. Those do need to stay. Or no, this would be... So let's go back to unit now. And let's expose the target system. I'm a senior senior software engineer, essentially, in my day-to-day. But my video game company or game here, it's just me and one guy doing sound who's really, really good at sound. So we should have some impeccable music and sound effects once I get started down that road. All right, what am I thinking here? There we go. So now I need to make a getter and a setter for it. Nope, not 9 to 5. Or, well, it's, it's flexible. I work from home most of the week, and then I go in the office, and then most days it's, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, whatever it is. They're pretty flexible. I don't think I'm ever going to want to set the targeting system. Yeah, I don't think so. All right. So now I can get the targeting system. Why do I need that though? Wait, what am I thinking? So now this is going to be, oh, let me think here. Right now, it's just scriptable objects, and pretty much there's no database yet wired up to the game. It's a single player game at the moment, so there's no. Eventually, I'll have a database where I'm collecting stats like player, like amount of kills and what player actions, like data on all the metrics of what like players are doing, but there's no DB connections here right now. Just data that's stored in scriptable objects that's used in the game. Like the item system, all that's all scriptable objects. Hit. How are they going to access this guy now? Oh, I know, it's easy. There you go. Easy peasy. Also think I want the player. The vision, like units tracking how, like seeing you and then tracking you and changing states. So we're basically going to be making the AI switch between all these states based off what if they've seen you or if they're searching for you, fleeing or sleeping. So again, this enum probably belongs in enemy AI. No. Whatever. Yeah, like right now, the new aiming system that I put in, you haven't seen that yet. The new aiming system where you got 360-degree aiming now on your turn. Um, it's got me down the whole vision system. I haven't been on my LinkedIn forever. I can't remember. um, I'd have to go look. I haven't updated it in forever, so it doesn't really have. I guess it's kind of updated, but I haven't used it in forever. God, I love Visual Studio sometimes. It just knows it's this smart. Wait. Is it being stupid now? No, that's right. That's right. Why does it think it needs it here? don't do that. So what did I just make sure I didn't do? Nope. Get last scene. Makes sense. Oh man, I have another friend I work with. He's playing WoW right now, or has been. Oh, that game was fun back in the day. Still thrown off by why I tried to update that one, wherever it was. All right, hopefully that's fine. So now that should be bug free again. Oh, hell yeah, man. Nice. Them raids, man. That's where I started to fall apart at, like trying to keep up with the raid stuff. All right, let's see. So let me show you the new aiming system here. So essentially, you can now aim, and this way you can shoot. Like I can shoot at a square with like an object that might explode, instead of just being able to shoot at here. Now the red lines are just there for debug reasons. That's not actually like a laser, just a model. But now, like, oh shit, I knew I was gonna have some bugs. Unit targeting system is null. Oh. Why would the unit not be set? Oh shit, I see why. I see why. My bad. My bug. I didn't actually set the unit property. And that made it worse. Let's go. Oh wait, no, that's not. It didn't make it worse. That's just the recompile while playing bugs. The only problem I have with this system right now is this transition. But anywho, gosh damn it. Of course it's going to break it. Why would it break here when I got down here? Yeah. It's got 6 poses that it switches between. Wait. Oh, this was here. Oh, okay. I know what is wrong. So I had this on the grid action system, right? Or no? Where the hell was this? Shit, let me think. Did I not add it to? Oh, okay. I didn't put it on the enemies yet. But I need to. Oh, it was on the unit before, right? I took it off the unit. So there, I can change the state. So the vision should be obstructed by obstacles and walkable obstacles. We're going to go. We're going to keep it at 160 for now. Okay, so they've got what they need. I need to set this. Wait, layer mask. How did I have that? We're going to go with that. I think that's what it was. But I think I need the unit layer in there. Okay, so they're now pointing at my feet. Which is still wrong, but we'll forgive them. So they still don't see me. Now they've seen me. And only that one has seen me. See, the melee and shooting's broken because of the model switch and all the changes to targeting. So I've got to fix that next. But right now, what did we fix? I set these. That's right. On the unit. That's a weird behavior. All right. Let's fix the shooting animation and stuff. I think I've got, well, I've separated the code. So I've pulled this code out on you. we have no update. Yet, so every action will call this, and then they're going to get oh my gosh. Shoot target and FOV. Okay. So they are getting set. It's always the player. Okay. So now let's correct the shooting. I still follow one of the people from the old WoW guilds on Facebook. Kira or something. I'm for real just about to take it out of blend states because I wouldn't get that twist if they would just instantly pop. Yeah, I think so. It's been so long. I can't remember any of the names. I was just one out of range, looks like. So we're spawning from where? From like right there. What point is that? That is probably the shoot point. Yep. So the shoot point is not getting set properly. It should be on the gun. Yeah, that's probably the problem. Okay, well, let me stop this and fix that. So I think adding that there will, because there's no shoot point on that rifle, it will not override this shoot point, which is weirdly way out of place. But ultimately, guns will have a shoot point, and that shoot point will be what is used. So I'm going to duplicate this one because I like where it's already positioned good on the gun in the local space. And then I'm going to do shoot point. And now I'm going to adjust that down the barrel right here. So the bullets will spawn there. This is used for the IK and the aiming. This is used for bullet spawning. So let's go. Before, the guns would get spawned on startup, and now I'm using a static prefab that just didn't have shoot point. That's why this isn't working. You still got what on your YouTube, or is that on mine? Or I can't remember. I don't think I've ever posted one of those. Oh yeah, I just gotta shoot. Nope, still not working. Yeah, it's still coming out shoot point. You know what? I'm gonna copy this transform. I don't think this will work, but let's see. Yeah, I gotta. Why is that so low? We'll keep it the way it is for now, but I need to figure out what's going on with the shoot point. Unit animator is where I'm going. So we try to find the shoot point. The rifle transform is guns. So the rifle transform is guns, which is, where is the damn? And from there, I'm going to search for the shoot point. And those child, and that's just one child deep. So I'm going for I'm obviously not finding my shoot point. I have to find this because different guns will change hands. Oh, I bet you because this is here, this is not working. Because I'm going after the 0 child. 0 index. There we go. So part of my problem now is, oh wait, okay, now I try it. That looks better. I almost want to fix the cockeyedness of the gun aiming. And why is her hands all wrong? Oh, wait, I gotta fix the shoot animation. That's why. So if I shoot them again, now I'm in the shoot animation. Calm down. Boy, I don't like whatever's going on right now. What do we got? 91% of my memory. There we go. Still got some lag. Anyways, so we are in the shoot animation. Actually, it's weird. Like, look here in the game view. I don't see her hand.